Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Proverbs 149. Proverb today is, if you want a thing done well, do it yourself. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the note here. This proverb basically means that it is difficult to depend on others to do things properly for you. The only one that you can trust to do it the way you want it done or you believe it should be done is yourself. Okay, now of course, there might be a big difference between if like somebody's being paid to do it or not paid to do it. Especially if this is at work, if you're a worker, eventually you're probably going to have to learn how to do what the boss wants to, at least in a satisfactory way, or you'll probably end up losing your job. But I think this kind of applies more when you're just asking friends or family to do something for you. I know there's some other people that was kind of criticizing this. Well, if they didn't do it, maybe you didn't explain it well enough, and that could be partly true. But we do know sometimes when we want something done a particular way or a way we think it is, and you ask somebody else to do it, sometimes they're just not happy with it. And that's where this phrase comes in. That's where you may hear it. All right, let's continue. This term could also be phrased, or it could be rephrased, as you want a thing done right, do it yourself. And if you want it done right, do it yourself. So you can hear it several ways. Let's continue. The proverb goes back many centuries. The earliest citing in its present form would be an adage by T. Drake. Yeah, and there's even earlier ones than this. That's, where the English is, pretty different, but it still had the same idea. So it's been around even a lot earlier than this period. Yeah, published in 1616. But anyway, this is his quote. If a man will have his business done well, he must do it himself, which is basically the same idea. This is very close to the one we use today. And then, of course, the closer we got to today, we have, exact usage of it. All right, and anyway, here's a couple of examples. The first example has an A-B part. So A says, every time I ask my boyfriend to clean the house, he plays dumb and does a terrible job. Right? So that's what A says. And then B says, it just goes to show. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. Yeah, because, maybe he made things even worse. I don't know. Maybe he did a terrible job cleaning. Or number 2 here, you're such a perfectionist. It is no point asking others to do it for you. You will never be satisfied. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Okay, yeah, this would especially be true with somebody who is like a perfectionist, because no matter how anybody else does it, they'll probably never be satisfied. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.